first set of eclipse season for 2022 is upon us. And whew, we are already in those energies. The intensity is building. And I wanted to do this reading for you today to help you through those energies, help you move through them with just a bit more ease and grace. My name is Christy Whistler. I'm an evolutionary astrologer. I'm also an intuitive and a channel. And as I said in this video, I really want to tap into spirit, into this collective energy, to see what is coming up for us, to give us some more guidance on how to move through these intensities, move through moments of that rug getting ripped out from under our feet. If you would like to learn more about what this, especially this Taurus partial solar eclipse is, the energies of that astrology, I did a previous video on that you can check out. And so before we get into the reading, I just want to clear a little bit of space for us in this work that we're going to do together. This singing bowl is tuned to 528 hertz. This is a frequency of transformation. Which is important medicine for all of us at this time. We have Pluto going retrograde on April 29th, the day before eclipse in Taurus. So that Pluto energy is going to be very important in all of us, for all of us, the collective. Pluto is going to ask us to look into the unconscious. What wasn't working? What needs changing? What needs to be seen? All right, so as I said, this is going to be collective reading. Spirit, what message does Spirit and Source want to come through for us at this time? Look at that. Eclipse in Aquarius. Awakening. Your deeper resolve rises. I work at the pendulum to check myself as I do these channelings. And this is really interesting. First off, that we did pull this eclipse card, and that it's an Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, like we are as a collective, we are moving into the age of Aquarius right now. We're moving out of the age of Pisces, that distorted Piscean energy, which is just, it's so much about shame and guilt and piety and just giving of yourself and like almost not getting anything in return. It's some of just that distortion, that energy, like that unconditional love and how that got twisted and changed. And here we are entering into the age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about new beginnings. experimentation, finding a new way that works. It's this divine discontent. The old way was, for some people, it was like working okay, but it wasn't good enough. And so we are being asked to awaken into this new earth. Taurus is the earth. And it's also really interesting is because Uranus is actually conjunct this North Nodal eclipse that's happening in Taurus right now. And Uranus is all about the future. So Spirit is asking, how can we awaken and discover this new future? What will it look like? Can you go deep within yourself and really question, experimenting, trying something new? Almost even like allowing yourself the space to say, you know what, this isn't working. Go into that as it comes up for you. Ah, yes, coming up from the unconscious, there's this Pluto energy that's tying into that. Go into yourself and ask yourself that question. It's really interesting. I'm being guided to go ahead and roll these astrology dice. All right. This is the zodiac sign for Libra. Libra is all about balance and harmony in relationships, collaboration. This is the third house. Third house is communication, language, siblings, education. This is the house of the mind. And then, look at this. It's Uranus. So as I was saying, we have this Uranus energy coming in, Age of Aquarius. And the ruler of Libra is actually Venus, who is also the ruler of Taurus, which is what we are having this eclipse in. So I'm just going to go ahead and tune into those energies and see what's there for us. All right, so Uranus, right, is this stepping into this future, okay? How can we do things differently? Finding a new way of doing things, a new way of how we are communicating, a new way of thinking. Oh, and perception just popped into my mind. Especially about when it comes into finding that balance, that harmony, this new world energy that we're building, and doing that with others. How can we find new ways of communicating with others, new ways of showing up in relationship? Ooh, holding the door open for even new ways of thinking. Uranus is the higher mind, okay? This is information that's just coming down, downloading from on high, like an open channel to source, to God, like just sudden, shocking, new information just coming in like that. The lightning bolt, that's Uranus. And here we have is Gemini is the third house. The third house is ruled by Mercury. Okay, Mercury is the lower mind. So it's almost this being asked of to change, to hold space for that divine wisdom that's coming in, to shift even our own intellect here on this world at this time, in our own bodies, and again, in showing up in relationship. All right, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Let's pull some more cards and see what other clarity is coming through for us for this eclipse window that we're in. This Taurus. Okay, yes, this is Taurus. Taurus solar eclipse. All right, Spirit. Oops. That one just fell out. It's the oceans. Bravery. Let me, you know what? Let me go ahead and channel this one. Okay, so we are being asked to walk this path of the new world, and it's not going to be easy. In fact, it might be quite scary. And so we need to be in our bravery. And as we are, oh wow, as we are brave, you can see how she's in balance. She's holding her balance and she's walking. And again, here's that Libra symbol. Libra's for balance. So calling in balance for ourselves. And the more we do this within ourselves, okay, the more we can then hold that space for others. And I'm really feeling the symbol of flying right now coming in. If you're connected or drawn to birds, look to them as a spirit animal ally to help guide you, especially when you are in those moments where you're not in balance and when you're in fear. They can be very supportive for you in helping you lift that energy from fear and being so grounded to just start flying again. Oh, she doesn't want to stay. All right. Maybe she just wants to lay down, so I'm just going to put her down. All right. Wow, okay. And that 13. There's a power number right there. So during this time, you might need to go inward. You might need to go within yourself to hold that balance, to hold that space. It might be an inward solitary time for you. It might feel like you are walking alone in the desert. And yet there's so much hope. Look at the birds. We're not alone. Even though you may feel like you're alone, you are not.
Are you just setting up?
No, I'm actually recording right now.
Okay.
Oh, there she goes. I got her to stand up.
They watch you?
You have to be quiet though. You can be quiet? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my... Okay. My daughter is joining us for this reading. She wants to be watching in the background as I do this. So she's adding her energy to this reading. All right. Okay, Spirit. And again, I'm feeling that walking alone. We are each going to need to walk our own unique path at this time. It will feel like we are alone. We are not. And you know what I'm almost feeling too is we can't see her arm here. I'm getting the sense that she's actually walking arm in arm with someone else. So even though in this image she is alone, there's no other people, okay, it's like, no, that's not the whole story. There's more to the story. And here's this butterfly, this just transformation. So this needing to walk alone is part of that transformation into this butterfly. And into transformation, I'm seeing some palms, a fern. Oh my gosh. Okay, Fibonacci sequence. That sequence of creation energy is coming through. So it's like we have this deep connection to this earth, and it's transforming into something that it hasn't been ever before. It's totally new. This is a huge time. Okay, releasing. We need to release all like the demons in our mind, okay? All of those limiting self-beliefs that, oh my gosh, okay, from the Pisces age, shame and guilt, you're not enough. You have to give yourself unconditionally. Don't speak. Don't be seen. You are not enough. Go inward for yourself and really connect and hear those voices and what they are for you. Because this is a time to transform them. This is a time to release them and to let them go. But first, you can see here this, sorry, the camera. You can see there's just tranquility on this individual's face. So go into this quiet, this solitary inward journey, okay? Meditation, walking through the woods, whatever it is for you to get you into that quiet meditative state. So you can hear them, so you can transform them and let them go. Look at this one. How does this one want to be? Okay, this card wants to go in this direction, actually. All right, so again, this is a releasing. Speak it. Let it go. And as you do, okay, I'm actually feeling this energy of leaving and coming back in, okay? So when you release these thoughts, change these thoughts, you're going to have more space to call in new ones that actually serve you, okay? And I'm actually feeling some tying into that, this Taurus solar eclipse, this time that's asking us, what do you value? What serves you? Safety. Okay, yes, I'm seeing red right here. Lots of red in this one. There's even some red in this one too. Red is the color of the root chakra, and that is absolutely going to be activated during this Taurus eclipse, and also going into Scorpio. And we're going to have this energy with us. It will be in the field for the next 6 months until our next eclipse cycle starts. So root chakra is all about safety. It's all about feeling secure, which is also Taurus. Home, stability, safety, resources, which for many of us in this world right now, we are being challenged with that, where it feels like we do not have safety. We are not secure. You may not even have enough food for yourself or your family, or even a place to live. That's all in the energy right now. So get quiet and discover what that is for you. What are those fears coming in from both your current living situation, but also from your unconscious? Your unconscious is where a lot of these beliefs are coming from the societal beliefs that they're so in our bodies. They're in our core, and we can't even see them half the time because they're so deep. They're so in the roots. And this is absolutely a time to bring all that to the surface, to look at them, to speak them, to even hold a space of compassion and love, because they have been protecting you. And all of that, when you do this work, okay, that's going to help bring you into this transformation energy. So you can really get to that space of calm, be brave, to have that balance. You can awaken. So you can make way for this new earth, this new society that we're creating together. Oh, okay. So Spirit's guiding me, telling me that I'm not done yet. It wants me to pull some more cards from this one. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. All right, so I was really picking up earlier on this, like, not walking alone, okay, how we have the birds, and I was actually starting to feel some angelic energy around us at this time. Actually, I was really feeling it strong since my daughter walked into the room. And children are really connected to that angelic energy, that angelic wisdom. It's all around them, but it's also around us too, okay? But we haven't been able to see it because our eyes have been closed. And now it's time to awaken and to see each other, oh my gosh, in our own angelic connection in the other. That unconditional love, all is one. Yeah, this is really coming a time where we need to go within. We need to find those spaces within us that needs to be seen right now. We need to release it. We need to release, for some of you, I'm really picking up on energies around like the throat chakra, not being able to be seen, not being able to be heard, speaking your truth. For some of you, this is absolutely third eye intuition, where your intuition has been blocked. I'm even feeling like blockages from like society. How we were told to not trust our intuition, to listen to what others say and not listen to what we feel within us. So go within, absolutely, and find out what that means for you specifically. Okay. Now, as we do this work, okay, this is going to be individual. And yet there's this connection for all of us. We have the ability to open our eyes, to connect farther, higher almost, outside of ourselves. And there's some more vibe coming in. So again, like, this is a time where doing this work is going to allow us to transform, to become something new and different, where we do feel safe. We are connected within ourselves. We are connected to our third eye. All right. So, this Taurus. Kate, can you please go close the door now? Daddy brought back food. Okay. I feel like this is going to be some gifts coming in. Some gifts from the Pleiades, some gifts from that higher above. Yeah, Aquarius, that the downloads coming in from on high. It's interesting, my throat's starting to even get a little clogged. Time to clear that throat for some of you. Myself too. All right. So this is going to sound really funny, but I actually didn't remember. I've never pulled this card before, and I had to check the meaning before I could really tune into what's being shared in this message. And oh my gosh, as soon as I did, my left ear started to ring. This is number 28 for Pakal's tomb, and please forgive my pronunciation of this name. But this is actually tying back to the Mayans, the Mayan timekeepers, which is also really interesting, as I'm just starting to dip my toes into the two Mayan calendars. But this card is about like connecting to the ancient lineages and cultures all around the world. Andean, Japan, native cultures. I can feel my voice is actually getting really rough as I'm tuning into this. So, there's a lot here that's ready to be released and seen. That we're carrying within us, within these codes. Codes of being the colonizer, and also our own disconnection to our lineage, to our ancient lineage. So this card, it's about really paying attention to all the details around yourself. The universe, okay? As I've been sharing, like there's so much energy coming up about releasing, which is just amazing, because that's what you do at a new moon. The new moon is a time to release these old limiting beliefs, the voices in your head, so you can make space to calling in for something new, something greater, to actually see the world around you. So Wow, yes, like really take this time at this new moon, this solar eclipse in Taurus, and release what is not serving you. Go into yourself and pay attention to those details, those secrets, those unconscious beliefs and energies that you're carrying in your system. Because when you do go in, you then make space for what's new to come forward. And this card is all about the universe wanting to reveal something so much greater than you. So pay attention, be present, okay? That's going to be really important because we have all this Uranus energy that's coming in, all right? Uranus is it can be like disconnection, disassociation, trauma, and the almost the antidote to that is going to be that Taurus wisdom of being present, of being within your body. So if you find yourself in that state of being disconnected, okay, you might even be in trauma, all right? Go connect to the earth, connect to Gaia, and let her hold you, okay? Start to sit on the grass and notice all the different details of that blade of grass, or, oh my gosh, or the birds, okay? And just watch them. Don't analyze them. Actually get out of your mind and just be present, okay? When you're present, you're going to really start to see those gifts coming forward for you, especially how to move through this, okay? That solitariness, being alone, being within yourself, that balance, okay? Being present, being still is really going to help you find that balance to walk into your bravery and into this new world, this new age that we are awakening into and we are creating right now. So yes, time to break these patterns. And so we can find these hidden messages, get clear guidance. Especially with those details. Okay, let's see what else we have. 36, Ashtar. This is about being a leader. This unconditional love leader. So how in your life can you really step up and to be a leader? And it's almost like this reluctance energy behind it, okay? Like the greatest leaders are not the ones that say, okay, my hand's up, I'm just gonna do it. Like, no, it's often the ones that are reluctant to say yes, I will, because they understand the gravity of that situation. And right now, going through this eclipse portal, this eclipse window, you might really be asked how you can step up and be a leader for others because it's needed. Oh yes, and this is absolutely a gift for you coming forward. You doing this releasing work, this clearing work, one of the gifts of that could very well be you becoming a leader by simply stepping forward and leading, by being in balance, by being in your bravery and walking. You're going to start showing others how to do that. And the way forward into that. Okay. The other gift we have for the Pleiades coming forward is creativity. How can you call in? Okay, so you were doing all this releasing work. That's the message. How can you then call in your creativity, your passions? Oh my gosh, what do you want to create on this new earth that we're building? That is so much what the energy is for this eclipse is. We are creating a new earth together. We are going into the future, creating that new earth. How can you do that? How can you call that in for yourself? How can you call in the miracles, this rainbow? of what this new earth is going to look like. And so you can fly. Fly forward. Okay, so there's one final message that would like to come through. I was actually going to wrap up the reading with these cards, but then I felt, no, we need an angel. There's an angel who wants to really give us guidance, okay, to help us move through this releasing, this manifesting. Okay. An angel for us in this collective. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. Haniel. Courage. Where in your life do you need courage? Where in your life do you need to step into your courage? And oh my gosh, look again, like here's all this red. Okay, that's the root chakra. Very much going to need to be in our courage around everything about safety. Security is really going to be highlighted. But know that even if this is triggered for you, okay, if you are in a situation where you are not feeling safe, where you're not feeling secure, if you need courage to keep walking forward, okay, keep walking, keep balancing, call on Archangel Haniel. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. But you have to ask for that help. Ask for help. Ask for the guidance. So you can really release, call in these gifts that are being given to you at this time. Clarity, leadership, creativity. For what you can build for yourself and for this world as we step forward. I'm just getting a lot of energy around. Things are really going to be changing. There's going to be a lot of shakeups. And what can you let go of? What can you release? So you can finally step into you. Into the you that has always wanted to come forward. And maybe you just needed the courage to keep walking. I hope this message was helpful for you. I hope it supports you as we move through this big time for all of humanity on this planet. Like I said, if you would like to learn more about this Taurus solar eclipse and the energies of that, I went into a lot of detail in a video which I'm linking below, so check that out. If you would like a reading for yourself, please go to my website. You'll find that in the description below, and you can contact me and we can set that up. Please like and subscribe. And if this message resonated for you, please share it. If someone you know is struggling and could use just this guidance that's coming through, please share it for them. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.